The 1500 meters is the metric mile, 3 3/4 of a lap, along with the 100 and the marathon. It's kind of the premier event of track and field. I like the 1500 because it's the pure mix of endurance, stamina, and speed. It's so unpredictable, whereas the 100, it's all out right from the get-go to the finish line. And the 1500, if you look at the past World Championships and Olympic Games, the top 3 are interchangeable. It's always been a different 3 most championships. And so you sit there and watch the 1500, and sometimes the best runner, the fastest runner, doesn't win on that day.
At the Rio Olympics in 2016, Centrowitz won his first Olympic gold medal in the 1500 meters with a time of 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
When I crossed the line, and it was honestly the word I could just think of was disbelief. You know, I was just in disbelief for so long, and that race definitely, I think, shaped me. I think that kind of defined who I am right now.
Centrowitz trains with the Nike Oregon Project, a program set up in 2001 to improve the standards of American long-distance running. Over the winter months, they moved from their base in Portland to train in warmer climates such as Tallahassee, Florida.
I've been with the Nike Oregon Project since I became a professional in 2012. In my eyes, it's the best professional training group in the world. It has obviously guys such as Mo Farah, Galen Rupp, who are both Olympic medalists. They taught me not just what I'm capable of in these workouts physically, but also learned stuff mentally and psychologically from these guys. And I think that's a bigger piece really than a lot of these workouts in the physical preparation. It's just a great group of athletes to be around from all over the world that are all share one similar goal of winning global championships and medals and running fast. In terms of workouts, we do mobility, we do a nice dynamic flexibility warm-up to kind of make sure everything's moving well. We do a lot of under and over distance stuff. We'll go 4 or 5 miles at a time, maybe 6, a lot slower than race pace. And then we do a lot of repetitions of 800 meters, 1,000 meters at race pace over and over. Typically in faster races, I like to lock in around 56-second pace, which is 3:30. And that's my PR and close to the American record as well. So that's usually the pace I normally train at.
15.7!
It adds up to be longer than your race for sure. I can't remember the last time I ever ran a 1500 in practice. I mean, you just kind of save it for the races. It just kind of varies, whatever you're kind of lacking at the moment, whatever you really need to improve on. And for me, a lot of it is that speed endurance. My bottom end speed is usually pretty good. So like 200s and 300s and 400s, they come around pretty quick. But that 800, 1,000 meter rep, that's kind of my weakness and what I tend to work on a lot. Everyone has great closes, everyone's strong, our PRs are all within tenths or seconds of each other, but how do you navigate the rounds? How do you strategically put yourself in the right position and outsmart your competitors? So I think a lot of it is more mental than physical, and I think the best way to work on that, and for me, was over the years of just a lot of races. You know, I was in almost every race you could think of, from college all the way as a post-collegiate, and it was just a culmination of all those races that got me to where I was in Rio, and were able to respond to that slow tactical race and be able to handle that type of caliber field. I have Olympic gold, world indoor gold. I don't have any American records, and so I think breaking maybe the outdoor 1500 meter record, kind of climb my way on the all-time list for the US, that's kind of my goals now, just because I have the hardware and I just want the times to kind of back it up now.